Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive deep into the infamous bug scene from Breaking Bad, Season 4, Episode 9, from Walt's perspective, and then I'll provide a code example to illustrate a particular aspect of it, the unpredictable and escalating nature of conflict. The context: a pressure cooker on the boil. By Season 4, Walt and Jesse's partnership is a volatile cocktail of ambition, distrust, and moral decay. They're deeply entangled with Gus Fring, the ruthless and meticulously organized drug kingpin. Gus exerts control over them, and the constant threat of violence hangs heavy. Jesse, in particular, is struggling with the guilt and trauma stemming from his actions and the increasingly brutal nature of their business. The setup: the lithium aluminum methylamide debacle. The goal: Walt and Jesse are under immense pressure to cook meth with perfect consistency and purity. Their performance directly impacts Gus's operation and their survival. The problem: Walt discovers that a batch of meth is slightly off. He suspects a problem with the lithium aluminum methylamide, a crucial reagent. Walt's obsession: Walt is fixated on perfection. He sees this as a challenge to his skills, his control, and his sense of self-worth. He needs to identify the problem and fix it. He begins to suspect Jesse is to blame by being careless. Jesse's state of mind: Jesse is emotionally fragile. He's haunted by the death of Gail Boetticher, which he carried out under Walt's manipulation. He's also grappling with the poison he's had to use and his guilt over Andrea and Brock. He desperately wants to escape the criminal lifestyle but feels trapped. The scene: the bug and the explosion. The scene unfolds in the Super Lab, their clandestine meth cooking facility. The initial tensions: Walt confronts Jesse about the purity issue. Walt's passive-aggressive accusations and condescending tone immediately trigger Jesse. The air is thick with unspoken resentments. The bug: Walt spots a small fly, the bug, buzzing around the lab. This might seem insignificant, but for Walt, it's a symbol of impurity and a threat to the sterile environment he craves. It becomes a focal point for his pent-up frustration. The trigger: Walt asks Jesse to deal with the bug. Jesse, already on edge, interprets this as another instance of Walt treating him like a lackey, disrespecting his intelligence, and trying to control him. The verbal sparring: the conversation escalates rapidly. They hurl accusations, veiled insults, and long-simmering grievances at each other. The physical escalation: the words become increasingly hurtful and direct. Jesse accuses Walt of being selfish and manipulative. Walt retaliates by questioning Jesse's competence and blaming him for everything that's gone wrong. Eventually, Jesse snaps, shoving Walt. The all-out fight: the shove ignites a full-blown fist fight. They grapple, punch, and shove each other around the lab. The scene is chaotic and brutal, a release of months of pent-up anger and frustration. The symbolism: the fight occurs amidst the pristine, sterile environment of the lab. This environment is Walt's attempt to control the chaos around him, and the fight symbolizes the breakdown of that control. The purity of the meth operation is now tarnished by the ugliness of their personal conflict. The aftermath: after the fight, both men are bruised and battered, but the emotional damage is even more profound. The incident further erodes their trust and pushes them closer to breaking point. The fight marks a turning point in their relationship, solidifying the path towards their eventual separation and conflict. Key takeaways from the scene. Escalation of conflict: the scene illustrates how quickly a minor irritant, the bug, can escalate into a major conflict, especially when underlying tensions are already high. Communication breakdown. Walt and Jesse are unable to communicate effectively. Their words are laced with sarcasm, accusations, and defensiveness. Unresolved resentment. The fight is fueled by years of unresolved anger and resentment. They've both been hurt and manipulated by the other, and the emotions finally erupt. Loss of control. The fight represents a loss of control for both characters. Walt, who strives for order and precision, loses his composure completely. Jesse, who struggles to contain his emotions, allows his anger to consume him. The dehumanizing effect of the drug trade. The violence and moral compromises inherent in the drug trade have taken a toll on both men. The fight is a symptom of their growing moral decay. Code example, modeling conflict escalation. The following Python code illustrates a simplified model of conflict escalation, capturing the idea that initial irritations can trigger larger conflicts when there are pre-existing tensions and emotional vulnerabilities. Explanation of the code. Character class. Name, the character's name. Tension _level, represents the character's overall stress level, 0 to 10. A higher tension level makes them more likely to react negatively. Irritability, represents how easily they are annoyed. Anger, represents how angry the character is currently. Receive _irritation, irritation _level, simulates an irritating event. The tension _level increases, potentially triggering a negative reaction later. The level of tension adds to the character's anger. React, other, simulates a character's reaction to another. The higher the tension _level, the more likely the character is to react angrily. If they react angrily, the other character's tension _level also increases. Simulation. Two character instances, Walt and Jesse, are created with initial tension levels that reflect their state of mind at the start of the scene. The bug incident and Walt's request are modeled as receive _irritation calls, increasing their tension. The react calls simulate their potential negative reactions, where the probability of reacting angrily depends on their tension level. Escalation. The code demonstrates how one negative reaction can trigger another, leading to a further increase in tension and a more likely chance of escalation. The optional loop allows for multiple rounds of negative reactions, simulating an escalating argument. Running the code. When you run this code, you'll see how a small initial irritation can potentially lead to a significant increase in tension and negative reactions between Walt and Jesse, depending on their initial states and random factors. Limitations of the code. This is a highly simplified model. Real-world conflict is far more complex and nuanced. The code doesn't account for individual personalities. Walt and Jesse have distinct personalities, which influence their reactions. Specific triggers. Certain words or actions are more likely to trigger specific characters. External factors. The environment, the lab, the pressure from Gus, also plays a role. Nonlinearity. Conflict doesn't always escalate linearly. There can be moments of de-escalation or plateauing. Extending the code. You could extend this code to create a more realistic simulation by adding more character attributes, example empathy, patience. Creating a dictionary of specific triggers and their effects on tension levels. Introducing external factors that can influence the simulation. Implementing a more sophisticated model of communication and reaction. In conclusion. The bug scene in Breaking Bad is a masterclass in building tension and portraying the destructive nature of conflict. It highlights how small irritants can ignite long-simmering resentments and lead to explosive outbursts. The code example, while simplified, provides a basic framework for understanding how conflict can escalate and spiral out of control. The scene serves as a turning point, accelerating the tragic downfall of Walt and Jesse's partnership.